Hey Gemini, I need to sit down with you for a moment because what I am seeing in these cards right now is absolutely remarkable and you need to hear this. I just pulled your spread, and honestly, the energy coming through is so clear, so protective, and so full of divine timing that I had to share this with you immediately. So I am sitting here with your cards, and the first one that came out is the Nine of Cups. And let me tell you, this card is literally known as the wish fulfillment card. When I see this appearing for you, Gemini, it is telling me that you are standing at a threshold of manifesting something you have been dreaming about for a very long time. This is not just about getting what you want. This is about the universe aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities in a way that feels almost magical. The Nine of Cups is showing me that your emotional fulfillment is not just possible right now. It is inevitable. You have been doing the inner work. You have been staying aligned with your truth. And now the cosmos is basically saying, okay, we see you, we hear you, and we are about to deliver. What I find really interesting about this card in your reading is that it is not coming with any strings attached. This is pure, genuine satisfaction that is heading your way. You know how sometimes we get what we want, but it comes with complications? This is not that energy. This is clean, clear, beautiful manifestation energy. The universe is literally preparing to hand you exactly what you have been asking for. And the timing of this is so divinely orchestrated that when it happens, you are going to look back and see how every single delay, every single detour, every single moment of waiting was actually perfectly timed to get you here. I am talking about wish fulfillment on a level that satisfies not just your surface desires, but your soul-level needs. This card is showing me that you are about to experience a moment where you sit back and think, wow, this is exactly what I needed, exactly when I needed it. The Nine of Cups does not show up lightly in readings, and when it appears in this position for you, it is a clear signal that the universe is working overtime behind the scenes to arrange everything perfectly for your benefit. The next card that came through is Death, and before you panic, let me explain what I am actually seeing here, because this is powerful. The Death card in tarot is not about physical endings. It is about transformation, rebirth, and the closing of chapters that no longer serve your highest good. For you, Gemini, this card is appearing as a profound message that you are currently in the process of shedding an old version of yourself. Think about a snake shedding its skin or a butterfly emerging from a cocoon. That is the energy I am picking up for you right now. Something in your life, whether it is a mindset, a relationship dynamic, a career path, or an old identity you have been carrying, is in the process of dying away to make room for something infinitely better. What I love about the Death card showing up in your reading is that it is confirming that this transformation is not random. It is guided. You are being spiritually supported through this transition in ways you might not even be consciously aware of. The universe is essentially saying we need to clear out the old energy to make space for what is coming, and that clearing is happening whether you resist it or flow with it. I would encourage you to flow with it because fighting transformation only makes it more painful. The Death card is also showing me that this is a complete cycle ending, not a partial shift, not a little adjustment, but a full-on metamorphosis. You are not going back to who you were before, Gemini. That person is gone, and honestly, that is a beautiful thing. Because who you are, becoming is so much more aligned with your authentic self and your soul purpose. This card is telling me that any feelings of loss or grief you might be experiencing right now are actually part of the process. You are mourning the old while simultaneously being birthed into the new. This is a sacred passage, and you are being protected through every single moment of it. Trust that what is falling away is making room for miracles. Then I pulled the Sun, and oh my goodness, Gemini. This card is pure radiance and joy. After the transformation of the Death card, the Sun is showing me that you are emerging into a period of absolute clarity, vitality, and success. This is the card of accomplishment, recognition, and feeling truly alive. When the Sun shows up in a reading, it is the universe essentially rolling out a red carpet and saying, "Congratulations, you made it through the darkness, and now you get to bask in the light." For you specifically, I am seeing that this card represents a time when everything just clicks. You know those moments when life suddenly makes sense? When your path becomes clear, When you feel energized and optimistic about your future, that is what is coming for you. The sun is also telling me that you are about to be seen and celebrated for who you truly are. If you have been feeling invisible or underappreciated, that is about to change dramatically. This card brings an energy of confidence, authenticity, and pure positive vibes. I am seeing that success in whatever area you have been working towards is not just possible, but guaranteed. The sun does not do things halfway. When it shines, it shines. You are entering a phase where opportunities come easily, where people respond positively to you, where doors open seemingly without effort. This is your time to glow, Gemini. The sun is also connected to inner child healing and pure joy, which tells me that you are going to reconnect with a sense of playfulness and wonder that you might have lost along the way. Life is about to feel lighter, brighter, and infinitely more hopeful. Whatever has been weighing you down is lifting, and you are stepping into a version of reality where happiness is not just a fleeting emotion, but your actual baseline. This card is confirmation that you are divinely protected and guided towards the best possible outcomes. The King of Cups appeared next, and this card is so interesting in your spread because it represents emotional mastery and mature, balanced energy. For you, Gemini, I am seeing this as either a person who is going to play a significant role in your life soon, or this is representing you stepping into this energy of emotional wisdom and stability. If this is a person, the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally intelligent, compassionate, and deeply caring. This could be a romantic partner, a mentor, a friend, or even a healer who comes into your life to support you during this transformational period. They carry a very calm, grounded energy, and they know how to navigate emotional waters without getting overwhelmed. If this card is representing you, then I am seeing that you are developing a level of emotional maturity that is going to serve you incredibly well moving forward. You are learning how to hold space for your feelings without being consumed by them. You are becoming someone who can be deeply sensitive and intuitive, while also maintaining healthy boundaries and emotional equilibrium. The King of Cups is telling me that there is a beautiful balance happening for you between your head and your heart. You are not shutting down emotionally to protect yourself, but you are also not letting your emotions run wild without any conscious direction. This is a sophisticated energy, Gemini, and it is showing me that you have done significant healing work to get to this point. The King of Cups also brings an energy of creativity, intuition, and spiritual connection, which suggests that you are tapping into deeper levels of awareness and understanding. This is the energy of someone who leads with love, but does it from a place of strength and wisdom, rather than neediness or desperation. Beautiful energy for you right now. Next up is the Empress, and wow, this is the card of abundance, creativity, and nurturing energy. When the Empress shows up, it is telling me that you are entering a highly fertile period of your life where things grow. Whether you are talking about creative projects, relationships, financial abundance, or personal development, the Empress energy is all about expansion and manifestation. For you, Gemini, this card is showing me that you have planted many seeds through your thoughts, intentions, and actions, and now those seeds are ready to sprout and flourish. The Empress is Mother Earth energy, which means that what is coming for you is natural, organic, and deeply satisfying. This is not forced or manufactured success. This is the universe responding to your alignment and readiness. I am also picking up that the Empress is encouraging you to embrace the softer, more receptive aspects of manifestation. You do not have to push, force, or struggle right now. What is meant for you is coming to you, and your job is to remain open, trusting, and willing to receive. The Empress also speaks to self-care, beauty, and sensory pleasure, which tells me that you are being called to treat yourself well during this time. Nourish your body, create beautiful environments for yourself, engage with art and nature, and allow yourself to experience pleasure without guilt. The Empress energy is also deeply connected to feminine power, regardless of your gender, and it is asking you to honor your intuition, your emotions, and your creative impulses. You are more powerful than you realize, Gemini, and the Empress is showing me that when you operate from a place of abundance consciousness rather than scarcity, you become absolutely magnetic. Opportunities, people, and resources are drawn to you effortlessly, because your energy is so rich and inviting. Then I pulled 10 of Wands, and this card is showing me that you have been carrying a heavy load, Gemini. The 10 of Wands represents burden, responsibility, and the feeling of being overwhelmed by everything you are trying to manage. What I find significant about this card appearing in your reading is that it is validation of how hard you have been working and how much you have been handling. You have been pushing through, staying committed, and carrying responsibilities that honestly might have been too much for one person to bear. But here is what the universe wants you to know through this card. You do not have to keep carrying all of this weight alone. The 10 of Wands is actually a card that appears when relief is on the horizon. It shows up to say, yes, things have been hard. Yes, you have been overburdened. But that is about to change. I am seeing that help is coming, whether that is through other people stepping up to support you, circumstances shifting to lighten your load, or you finally giving yourself permission to put some things down. The 10 of Wands is also showing me that some of what you are carrying is not even yours to carry. You have been taking on other people's problems, responsibilities, or emotional baggage, and this card is a gentle nudge from the universe to release what does not belong to you. You are entering a new level on your path, and to step into that new level, you need to travel lighter. The 10 of Wands is asking you to assess what is truly necessary and what you are holding on to out of obligation, guilt, or fear. Anything that does not align with your highest path needs to be released or delegated. This is not about being selfish. This is about being wise with your energy and recognizing that you are more valuable and effective when you are not depleted and exhausted. The Devil card came through next, and this is always such an interesting card because people tend to fear it. But really, it is about awareness and liberation. For you, Gemini, the Devil is appearing to shine a light on any patterns, habits, or attachments that have been keeping you stuck or limited. This could be related to addiction, toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, fear-based thinking, or any situation where you feel trapped or powerless. The Devil is not here to judge you. It is here to wake you up. The universe is saying, look, these chains you think are binding you, they are actually pretty loose, and you have the power to remove them whenever you choose. The Devil often represents situations where we are complicit in our own imprisonment, where we stay in unhealthy dynamics because they are familiar, or because we are afraid of what freedom might require of us. But here is the empowering message in this card for you. You are becoming aware of these patterns, and awareness is always the first step towards liberation. The Devil is showing me that part of unlocking this new level on your path involves breaking free from old conditioning and limitations that have been controlling your choices. Maybe you have been operating from fear of lack, fear of rejection, fear of failure, or fear of success. Maybe you have been attached to outcomes, people, or identities that no longer serve you. The Devil is inviting you to examine these shadow aspects with honesty and compassion, not to beat yourself up, but to recognize where you have been giving your power away. Once you see the truth of your situation clearly, you can make different choices. The Devil reversed would be liberation, and I sense that you are right on the edge of that reversal, right on the edge of breaking free from whatever has been holding you back. This is part of your protection, Gemini. Sometimes we need to see clearly what is not working before we can fully embrace what will work. The Star appeared, and I honestly got chills when this card came out for you because the Star is the card of hope, healing, and divine guidance. After the Devil showed you what needs to be released, the Star is showing you what is possible when you step into your freedom. This is one of the most spiritual cards in the entire deck, and it represents a direct connection to the universe, to your higher self, and to the guidance that is always available to you. For you, Gemini, the Star is confirmation that you are absolutely on the right path and that you are being watched over and guided every single step of the way, even when things have felt dark or uncertain, even when you have doubted yourself or your journey. The universe has been orchestrating everything behind the scenes for your highest good. The Star is showing me that you are entering a period of renewed faith and optimism. Whatever hope you might have lost is being restored, and you are beginning to trust again in the goodness of life and in your own ability to create the reality you desire. The Star also represents healing, which tells me that any wounds you have been carrying, whether emotional, spiritual, or even physical, are in the process of being healed. You are being infused with cosmic energy and support that is helping you regenerate and restore yourself to wholeness. The star is also connected to your unique gifts and your authentic self-expression, which suggests that part of this new level you are unlocking involves sharing your light with the world in a bigger way. You have something special to offer, Gemini, something that only you can bring to the table. And the star is encouraging you to let yourself shine without dimming your light to make others comfortable. You are protected, you are guided, and you are being called forward into a beautiful new chapter where hope and possibility replace fear and limitation. 9 of Pentacles showed up, and this card is all about independence, self-sufficiency, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. For you, Gemini, the 9 of Pentacles is telling me that you are stepping into a phase of your life where you feel genuinely proud of what you have created and accomplished. This card represents material comfort, financial stability, and the ability to provide for yourself in ways that feel secure and abundant. What I love about the 9 of Pentacles appearing in your reading is that it shows you achieving success on your terms. You are not dependent on anyone else for your happiness or your security. You have built something solid through your own effort, intelligence, and perseverance. The 9 of Pentacles is also a card of refinement and quality, which tells me that you are elevating your standards and surrounding yourself with beauty, elegance, and things that truly bring you joy. This is not about materialism for its own sake. This is about honoring yourself enough to create a life that feels good and looks good. The 9 of Pentacles also speaks to solitude and enjoying your own company, which suggests that you have reached a level of self-acceptance and self-love where you do not need external validation to feel complete. You are comfortable in your own skin, confident in your choices, and content with where you are while still being open to where you are going. This card is showing me that financial blessings and material abundance are coming your way as a direct result of the inner work you have done and the aligned actions you have taken. The universe rewards integrity, effort, and authenticity, and you are about to receive some of those rewards in tangible, measurable ways. The final card in your spread is the Star again. Wait, actually, let me double-check. No, the final card is King of Wands, and this is such a powerful way to close out your reading. The King of Wands represents leadership, vision, confidence, and the ability to take bold action towards your goals. For you, Gemini, this card is showing me that you are stepping into a role of authority and influence in your life. You are no longer sitting on the sidelines waiting for permission or waiting for the perfect moment. You are ready to lead, to create, to inspire, and to make things happen. The King of Wands is pure fire energy, which means passion, enthusiasm, and the courage to pursue what excites you even if it scares you a little bit. This card is telling me that you have a vision for your future, and you are finally ready to take the necessary steps to bring that vision into reality. The King of Wands does not hesitate, does not second-guess, and does not play small. This energy is asking you to show up fully, to trust your instincts, and to move forward with confidence even if you do not have all the answers yet. What I find really significant about this card appearing as your final card is that it represents the fullest expression of who you are becoming through this entire transformational journey. You are not just unlocking a new level, you are becoming the king of your own life, the master of your own destiny, the creator of your own reality. The King of Wands also attracts success, recognition, and opportunities because this energy is magnetic and inspiring. People want to follow someone who knows where they are going and believes in themselves, and you are embodying that energy now. This is your confirmation that you are protected, you are guided, and you are absolutely ready for everything that is coming your way. Gemini, what I saw in these cards today was a complete story of transformation, manifestation, and divine timing. You are moving through a powerful cycle of death and rebirth, releasing what no longer serves you while simultaneously stepping into a version of yourself that is more authentic, more powerful, and more aligned than ever before. The universe is working with you, not against you, and every single card in this spread confirmed that you are exactly where you need to be. Trust the process, trust yourself, and know that you are being guided and protected every step of the way.